Hey, Mike, I got a plan.
Okay.
We got a point to level
Lay
up.
it on me.
We're putting a point in physical instrument. And we're gonna open up that thingy.
The door?
The grate thingy. Yeah.
Oh, the grate. Yeah, okay.
The grate thingy. And we're gonna find...
I understand.
We're gonna find Ruby. And if this doesn't work, we have like 100 other avenues of things to go down right now. Like we go to the church, we go to the apartment complex. Went down to the boardwalk before, and it didn't give me the clue to like make sure the bullet didn't come from there or whatever. So I can go back there and see.
The maintenance door, rusted shut and half sunken.
That's a no.
Too exhausted.
Yeah. Damage morale popped up before the fail even did.
Hey, okay, so in the intervening period since that's how we played this game, they also put out a patch that made all the text in these menus like way bigger, which I think is probably fine. Probably makes it easier to read on YouTube or whatever. But don't be shocked by that.
Yeah, it is quite big.
It's very big now, and I tried to make it go down to a smaller size because it's actually like in some of the menus it looks like actually kind of bad to me. But I couldn't figure out a way to make it look like it was way too small if I made it small. So it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I said this before we clicked record, but it reminds me of the kind of textification they do before they put something out on mobile. I wonder if some of it has to do with the Switch version of the game. Like, I wonder if it was too small to read comfortably, portable or something.
Well, I didn't get anything down here. I was hoping to get another pop-up about like perception to see like the shot didn't come from here, but I'm not getting anything. So
weird.
Yeah.
Because this is the board. Yeah, this is the boardwalk.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe with the body gone, since we called it in, they would have just like it would have popped up a new option there. But that's a no on that. One thing I was gonna say that I actually just noticed on that physical instrument check after I failed it. A new thing I guess from this patch is that you could mouse over and see what your chance of success was. Because before, when a thing was locked, like you couldn't even select it. It was just you just bounce right over it on the like menu. Actually, wait before I go in there. I think I had another skill check I could try with the not the bar with Egghead. Yeah, I can do something.
Oh,
I could
the
try
hardcore guy.
Again too. Weird. I feel like we already got what we were getting out of the mural, but because it gave us like the clue to go into the basement, or that's where Ruby is.
Yeah, I agree.
I might try that again just to see what happens. That's weird. Or actually, maybe I think actually it might be in the menu, but not actually exist when you go and click on the mural. Because it happened like with like some of the other things too, where like we bought that book and it's still in there to try to steal it, but it's like I already own it.
Oh, but we can't actually do that check anymore.
Yeah. All right, I think we had a pretty good chance to pass this one.
You know it in your lungs.
Pretty nice. Roll, but we got it.
In your heart, that's alone, and in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every chordate animal.
What? Needs more bass.
Wow. Okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from?
I think I'm about to get a quest to give them some music or something.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about hypnotic music. I'm just the party boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
He does do that, you know.
The young man falls silent with appreciation.
It's nice of him to admit that he knows nothing, though.
Yeah.
As if it could hinder your investigation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix Fan 8's jam.
We have the
yeah, maybe that street talker across the pawn shop
karaoke song.
Tapes to sell.
Yeah.
That's just an idea.
We all love that one.
There's a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane, right next to the canal. A
No, we've been there.
Tape is caught in its branches.
Like I don't remember where this is. It's clearly telling us where to go to find the tape we need.
Yeah,
but I don't remember
where
that is.
I think I know where it is.
Oh, I know this. I can tell you where it is.
Oh, okay, well that works out.
Hey, Egghead knows where it is.
Thanks, man. Before the canal bridge, the one that takes you to the whirling in rags in the industrial harbour. It's got the lanterns and the...
I knew that. I could have said that.
And the mosaic sidewalk.
But it's all blocked with that stupid traffic jam right now. Anyway, does it?
Okay.
Anyway, That's all yours to figure out, Copman.
Thanks,
Alright, well,
Andre.
Oh yeah, here I got the
Hey, yeah.
the.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering if we maybe already grabbed it.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, but okay. So I don't remember what the Great Door Gunner Mega Mix was. That definitely isn't the song we did karaoke to, but whatever.
No, this is the one that I think we put into the boombox, maybe. We pulled it off the tree.
No, this is.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Keep the love.
That is what the tape
Okay.
was. Is the like
Okay.
that guy saying he's gonna kill everyone and fuck everyone
Yeah.
or whatever. I don't remember what's on the tape. It was so long
Yeah.
ago now, but yeah.
Figures.
Well, whatever, you know. I brought the vibe down a little bit for the party for a minute there, but that's fine. They're fucking strung out. They're gonna forget it happened in a minute anyway. Alright, I'm gonna check this mural real quick and then I'm gonna go into the church for real this time. Just because it said that I could try that check again, and that I want to know what happens if I can pass it. Even though, again, I don't imagine it's gonna be too helpful. But
I bet it doesn't even show up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right on the invisible
just,
check
just
situation.
in the menu for some reason. Oh yeah, no, I can't even click on this on the billboard.
Yeah, you can't even
itself,
click it.
so... Problem solved. Hey, look, I don't want to be harsh, but when they added like a bunch of quality life patch updates, maybe they should take it so if you literally can't try a skill check anymore, it maybe shouldn't be in the menu to retry. I don't know. Just a thought.
Absolutely.
Alright, let's get in this church, man. Been avoiding it long enough. We going in.
Heavy wooden doors.
We're not going in. We're
more
gonna
than
talk to the
twice
door
your height
first.
Stand shut in front of you. The rectangular
We got the key, though.
seagull ornamentation
Yeah.
appears in stark contrast to the padlock. The lock turns
opening it.
easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
I'm
Feels
expecting
like
some big
electricity
stuff in here.
and a very
Also,
small piece of
important to remember,
glass.
there have been reports of a crab man.
Right, yeah, there's a crab
go.
man.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum in the heart of the city.
If there's not a crab man, I'm gonna be pretty goddamn disappointed, to be honest.
That's the turn I'm waiting for in this game.
Well, I mean, they do seem to have like mind control radio waves, so a crab man wouldn't be that out of the
Yeah.
ordinary.
Exactly.
A strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. Okay. This grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. Hey, don't talk about Jesus on the cross that way. Damn. Grotesque wooden figure. More of the forked lightning pattern you saw outside. Bark beetles. No, it looks intentional. Some long forgotten style. Slackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. I wonder if Ruby was here then, maybe.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the
a lot to take in here right now. A lot of wires.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent. And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums, it seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow.
What?
If not blotted out, outright.
I wonder if that's the radio thing. I wonder if that's like the radio's signals interfering with sound somehow.
You can hardly hear
Yeah.
your own breathing. Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but
Weird.
the softest of whimpers. It's
This is
unnerving.
weird.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more.
I mean,
total.
so just because to explain a little bit the radio thing I said is we know the kids were hearing the radio thoughts just like in their head, so like it's totally possible in my mind that the radio thoughts could like override your perception of hearing or whatever if it's loud enough.
Yeah.
Like a loud enough radio signal that is the signal is broadcasting nothing though in a weird way, right? It's kind of how I'm thinking of it.
Yeah, it's filling you with, like, white noise.
Yeah.
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Can't hear shit.
I wonder why the church
Yep.
was built with such strange acoustics.
Maybe the church was designed this way.
Conceptualization,
to prevent
let's fucking
boisterous
go.
activity, singing and dancing.
Get another morale point, too. That's a good fucking thing.
Yeah,
Just have.
I think it's the best thought we have by a fucking mile, man. It's so good.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's definitely real. Something odd is
The
happening around
lieutenant
us.
doesn't reply, but you can sense him tense up next to you.
I mean, all like the wires and stuff, and like actually, if you look, we're like in the middle of like a. I'm gonna call them paper plates. We're in the middle of a paper plate circle with all the wires connecting them.
Yeah, with all the wires. Oh yeah.
I wonder if that's like a test for like the radio signal or something.
The orderly rows of
Yeah, I don't
ceiling
know.
panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Let's see what's in the shadows. Crabman. Crabman. Yes!
Flip that coin, baby. You love to see it.
We're seeing the damn Crabman.
Oh. Just punched my microphone. I was so excited.
It's like this.
As well you should be.
Up there. A shadow has emerged from the
I can't
tower
see
and it's
shit, to be
making its
honest with
way
you.
Toward you.
A shadow has emerged from the tower. It's making its way towards us. This is
Yeah,
our
but-
guy.
But I don't... I'm looking
I
real
don't see it
closely.
either.
I ain't see shit, but...
I don't
It's
see it
not a
either.
shadow anymore, becoming more substantial. as it
Crabman.
gets closer.
It's our fucking
The shape
crab
of an
man.
Animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
Oh,
Kim, get your fucking gun out. We gotta shoot
Yeah,
somebody.
for real.
go. Prepare for an attack.
What?
Yes, the darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away. It's climbing.
Come on, Kim.
Climbing down, holding on the beams.
Oh, shit. Oh, I thought I died, dude.
You see something hanging from
That would've been awful. There he is. There's
looking
Spider-Man.
straight at you.
Why is this
Dark
narration
eyes.
Tiago? That must be the good name of the spider or the Crabman, I guess.
That is
Maybe
weird.
It's possible to talk to it.
Weird. All right, let me look at this real quick, Tiago. I'll be right with you. The bowl is filled with
It's a
water.
bowl.
A live wire runs directly into it. Interesting. You know, I'm gonna do a quick save.
Yep. Good fucking call.
What's up, man?
Is that a man? A man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building.
What?
He is studying you.
He's a woodman?
intently.
Hey,
The
man.
man
This
leaned
is-
forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Real quick, what do you think this guy's voice is gonna sound like?
Wow, that's a good question. Gravelly, scratchy, and gravelly.
I hope he sounds
my
like
guess.
Gollum. That's what I want.
Habitual
Okay.
alcohol use has
Oh,
made
fuck,
you
I was
into a
not
scared
right.
little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be all right. You come to the right place.
He called me
Absolutely not
Holmes.
even close.
This guy
Not even
could not
fucking
be
close.
He could not be less of a Gollum if he fucking tried, dude.
That
Yeah.
accent is Villalobos, the peninsula in Mesk.
I'm imagining Gollum talking like that to Frodo
There's a
Baggins.
sizable contingent of Villalobos
Stupid hobbitses.
in Rivershop.
I wants me Holmes. I don't remember what Gollum says. Something about
That's my
something
precious
about wanting
Holmes.
things, right? uh,
The precious is lost.
what is? I'm sorry, I didn't even pay attention. I was too busy thinking about how he wasn't Gollum. Don't worry, everything's gonna be
yeah.
all right. You come to the right place. Right place for what?
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even.
It sounds
drank
like he's
that
trying to
much
get
yet.
us to stop drinking,
Leave
Kim.
it.
Yeah.
Let's maybe hold on a second.
I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know nothing about no alcohol.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh fuck.
You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Way. I could smell the control all the way over here.
I literally, I just want to say for the record, I think since we started playing, we've had one drink of alcohol
Yeah.
just to finish that quest. And it's been like
Oh, yeah.
5 days, so I'm doing just fine, dude.
I know it's hard to admit that you
And
got a
we
problem.
licked the
I
rum
was
off the
like you.
countertop.
I forgot about
Did
that.
it?
that was pretty
two-
bad.
So 2 drinks.
So 2 drinks, yeah.
That was our turning point. That was when we decided to start getting our life together.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Kim, come on, man.
Look at these crazies. What is this shit?
I
Who
thought
do you
Kim
think you
supported
are?
our unorthodox ways.
Yeah. Stupid. Yeah, I was. Who the hell do you think I am? When people talk about the best drunk cop in all of the land, they're talking about me, Harry
It doesn't
Dubois.
matter who I am, Way. I'm just bringing you the message of the mother's love. She don't want you to hang yourself on your own stubbornness. This is the church of the Mother of Silence.
But it does matter a little bit who you are,
welcome.
because you are climbing on the rafters like some sort of crab man.
Yeah. So he said this is the Church of the Mother of Silence. So I guess maybe we were overanalyzing it, and they did just make a weird ass acoustic church. I guess potentially. I don't know. Or I don't remember what they said this church was in the past. I guess it's totally possible that they have since renamed it to this because of the whatever's going on.
Yeah.
You have no idea what the
Ruby
fuck
is running a
he's
cult.
talking about.
Ruby is the mother
he
of silence.
Just trying to throw you off your game.
Could be.
'Tis not an act, my liege. Save him perchance, he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
Thank you, drama.
He must be the crab man.
Never known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
To be fair, it's really more like a spider.
He is more like a Spider-Man,
Yeah.
for
I
sure.
always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams.
That would burn the church down. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, Tiago. Doesn't make any sense.
I can't believe how cool and chill this guy is.
Yeah, he's very, very normal.
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools over there?
Yeah, he's
Sure
a carving
am.
guy.
Whittling wood used to be something I just did to busy my hands. Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness.
I don't know. It's like you've got some nice curves going there.
It's all just for the
Yeah.
moment, man. No need to overthink it.
What were you before you became a crab man and wood carver?
I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
Oh.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, my memory.
No,
haunts me, I
man.
guess.
You gotta let that shit go. Then the mother's light touch will fill you.
He's got a point.
with
We are
rapture.
superstars now. We're probably better off.
He's got a point. Every time we remember our past, we have a horrible mental breakdown case.
Yes.
Do
Yes.
you remember your name, son?
Sometimes die.
Oh yeah.
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
I'm gonna say hi.
That's
and wave
just
to
the
him.
thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
Oh man. What are you doing?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there.
Okay,
a
that
way
sounds
out
pretty sick.
Into nothingness.
Yeah.
This church was built around it for purposes of veneration. I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
Okay, let's find out if Mother of Silence. I mean, if the Mother of Silence is Ruby, he's not gonna tell us that, but maybe we can do our strategy of making ridiculous leaps in logic to confirm that it's Ruby.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's no simple question, Essay. She is one who can be painted or sculpted. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
His adoration is beyond
Okay.
sexual.
I don't
This
think it's
cavity
Ruby.
is something that no human form has.
I don't know. It could be Ruby. I'm not willing to rule it out just yet.
Okay.
Like
okay.
my thought is it's maybe the Mother of Silence. He's made up a name for it being audio fucked in the church, but I still want to blame Ruby for the audio fucked situation. So
That's fair. Somebody did set this up, for sure.
yeah.
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
Wow, it's fucking deep, man.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you, to his very own self.
I heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But then, when's the
Oh, we're
last
getting
time
so
you
deep
woke
with
up
Tiago.
from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
This dialogue option, I think love might have been my drug of choice, and I'm still hungover from it. You know, oddly
Yeah.
self-aware from our boy here.
Yeah. Harry occasionally has glimpses of knowing what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
She took you for a good spin, huh? Don't worry, bro.
Don't
That
worry about
love
it, bro.
is
It's just
but
a prank.
drop compared to the ocean of the mother's love. The mother will eat all of you and never spit you out.
Yo,
Oh, it's
I didn't
a
realize she was into
vor thing.
vor. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
fucking go.
I know it will.
Show
take
me some
time.
of these fucking
Don't
statues.
sweat it. I
So,
know it will take time.
so what are you doing,
I'm a
man?
seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
It doesn't really make sense for you to sing if she's the mother of silence.
I don't mean literal singing, Holmes. This is the mother of silence we're talking about. It's the singing of a burning heart. You may be thinking, but
Do you think he
firecrackers?
sleeps in the rafters?
No, Holmes. That's
I
the
hope so.
material
Nah.
that's burning.
No, he sleeps upside
That
down
would
like a
be
fucking
some
bat, like a
fellas
freak.
Like a
hanging-
bat?
Yeah. Hanging off the edge of his
Okay.
feet.
That
Hard
makes
to
a lot of
say.
sense.
I think
All
I
the
did some
blood in the head.
construction work here.
Oh, yeah.
Back when
Instead
we
of going
still
under.
had material worries.
Mm-hmm.
Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, Way. It didn't belong to me.
Alright,
The
well.
sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
Give us some more
Police
backstory.
raid a while back.
Yeah.
Did you
He's got a
witness it?
lot.
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about
This guy feels like he has like self-induced amnesia.
Weird. How could... I can't imagine that would ever happen to me.
Yeah,
It looks like
Yeah,
he
you're right.
truly doesn't
That
remember.
as
There's
I
a
said it.
vagueness to his sense of time.
It's weird that the church was abandoned because of a police raid. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, let's turn it into a
the
nightclub.
ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab. Probably scared of me.
Yeah, do they have a
Nah,
reason to be?
man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore.
Though he used to.
Anymore.
A long time ago.
I'm thinking about the part of him, the guy who lives in the rafters, saying they look pretty funny, but
Yeah.
he's not wrong. Fucking Egghead looks like a damn elf, but
Yeah, a weird bald elf. And
Yeah.
there's the other guy that looks like a cult
They
leader.
wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up
wow, I can't believe he's into it.
imbibing. Ain't no music on earth.
I-
Me
that can
neither.
Reach where
I
go.
can't believe he's into converting his church for the mother of silence into a nightclub.
Might even be nice to have some company.
Well,
He's very chill about it.
he's totally into it.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa.
So he also knows
Don't
Spanish.
know, Holmes.
Mhm.
Viejita is grandma?
Yeah, tell me
No.
more.
I just call her viejita because of her clothes.
Oh shit.
She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one
shit.
of
It's
many
one of
masks
the fucking mask facer.
Mhm.
the guys from Game of Thrones that change faces. I can't remember what they're called. It's been so long since
Oh,
I thought about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. The mask
The
facers.
ones that the little kid
Yeah.
joins for a bit.
Yeah.
Wait, what if it's Ruby?
Did it ever seem to
Yeah,
you like
thanks,
she was
reaction
hiding
speed.
from something?
Well, it was a trivial reaction speed check. He was gonna get there
You mean like a
eventually.
That's
fugitive?
fair.
Francis at the computer.
No, man. Quite the opposite. I don't think she cared much about authority or anything else for that matter. Maybe only about her
Hey,
machine.
Tiago, fugitives also don't care much about authority.
Yeah.
I see.
Sort of their
I've
MO,
seen that.
I would
I
say.
told you, Holmes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't
just-
really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
Yeah,
I'm
he or she.
afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until
Alright.
she comes back, or...
Oh,
Or what?
I wonder what would
Tiago?
happen if we didn't pass this check to, like, notice him. If we would have been even able to talk to him.
Yeah.
Figure drawn in front of the... A figure drawn in frost on the window depicting a deer. Is this new pants? Mesk Banger's silk scarf.
New scarf acquired. A new neck piece, perhaps.
+1 pain threshold. Well, it's
Ooh.
trash compared to what we have on, sad to say. But it does look pretty nice.
That is sad. We already have so much physical strength.
Cracked pane of glass. Colorful. These, like, pews... They look like, from one angle they look like arcade cabinets. From another they look like rows of desks at a, like...
Oh my god,
auditorium.
are they pews?
I mean, I think that's what they're supposed to be, right?
You're right. I legitimately thought they were arcade cabinets. I was like, this is a fucking weird church, but... Here's my thought.
New shoes?
If we try to go back and pull the thing off of the bottom of the failed building, we should throw that scarf on before we do it.
It's pain threshold, not physical instrument.
Oh, I thought it was the strong one. Never mind.
I wonder if we do have
stupid.
any physical instruments on, though.
I thought we just passed.
There was a
one.
-2.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
there's -2, which I don't think we want.
Oh, not ideal. Not
That's
ideal
not
for sure.
empathy. No. What?
We need our power boots.
Why
We
did
worked
it
so
make a
hard to get
noise?
those off that guy.
That was weird.
No.
I equipped the boots and it made a noise. But... Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Bizarre.
Can I go this way? Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
And it's making some weird ass
Another
music.
radio computer. And this time it's already turned on. We should probably let it be. It's becoming clear that there's no trace of the suspect anywhere inside the church.
Huh.
It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
A quaint little box of radio waves.
Nice. 10 experience. Worth it.
We love that. Plus morale was pretty low, but it's getting back up there too.
You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard.
We still have the
A
cube.
hatch connected to the central compartment.
That's what I
is
was
wide
just
open.
going to say.
The lieutenant
We could
says
put that
nothing.
cube in there.
You see the machine.
Actually,
glowing.
if this is some Ruby shit, I do want to mess with this, but I don't want to like accidentally just blow my brains out or something. Oh, the thought went away.
That's fair.
Hang on, I want to see if I can get that. I had like a red. There it is.
There we go.
Cold wind blows in from the broken gallery. It makes
Great.
All right, let's now. Kim,
The
move
machine's
please.
keyboard
Get in
is
here.
still illuminated.
let's
Behind
look
the hatch
inside.
sits a cube-like crisscross of
I have a
filaments,
cube.
Oh,
smoldering
it's got its
in the
own
dark
cube.
like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March.
Hold that thought. What month are we in right now? Can I even look at the count? Oh, I can only look at this menu when I'm in a dialogue. Oh, wow.
Another filament
Weird.
of memory. Press play to talk with the repeater.
I'm hitting
The
it.
speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good morning, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
How you doing?
Thank you. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
I mean, I guess so.
Good. Please repeat
Fuck.
the password.
Let's
Fuck,
look
it's
around.
always a fucking
There's no
password.
use trying to guess the answer. Maybe he knows something.
Oh, Tiago might know. Okay. Can you give me a
No.
hint?
A hint system is not part of the protocol.
XP
An
and money.
experience.
Hell yeah.
That was worth it.
Still, no. I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress Accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that.
Now, can you please
Okay.
receive Fortress Accident? Is there anything else?
I'm just
Good.
gonna.
Let's look around. Maybe he
Yeah.
knows.
Okay.
Receive Fortress
Yeah, we
Accident.
Probably a password around.
I have two
Yeah.
machines registered to this company name in Martinez. One on Sambrun, the other on Rue de
That checks out.
Saint-Brune.
Yep.
That's the church.
Yep.
Anything else?
All right.
Goodbye, Fortress Accident.
The machine's keyboard
Goodbye,
is
Yvonne.
still illuminated.
I guess I'm gonna print.
Nothing happens.
I'm not gonna print. I'm gonna leave.
Okay, sick.
All right, what else we got? A portable Harman Wowshi tape recorder. Is it possible it's recording something? The cube in there does seem to be like glowing a bit.
It does. I wonder if it's recording the like sound, the like no sound that's in this church.
The no sound.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother
Whoa.
of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall.
I could
oval-faced
be
and
that
sad,
tall if I wanted to
a
be.
dark
So
and radiant majesty.
I believe that.
it's not impressive to me. I could do it.
Her innocence, Dolores Day, cradled in her.
Oh,
arms,
we've heard about that
her
church
glowing
before.
eyes,
Yeah.
clearly visible from
I couldn't
underneath
remember what the
her
name of this
flowing
church was.
dress.
I didn't think it was the Mother
You
of
should
Silence,
kneel.
but
Your
Yeah,
knees
sort of a
touch the
rename.
floor.
Thanks
The
to
floorboards
Tiago.
are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass. The world is silent, but for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you. It covers you from the wind outside. The ocean feels distant, its ebb and flow blocked off by the centuries-old pinewood sarcophagus around you. Cold air seeps in through the crack in the glass, cooling the sweat on your forehead, makes you shudder.
that was fun.
The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye. Of what? Compassion? Remorse? She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive.
Morning.
As that terrible word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
I'm trying to do it on my body right now. Thanks for asking.
I'm
Don't know
thinking
how.
like shoulder to shoulder. That's a straight line, my man. That's hard to make an X.
I'm figuring it out. Like maybe it goes like shoulder
Then
to
you
nipple.
rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
The old woman in the village was right. This must be the Dolorian Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the small Pinewood Church in some records. It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it.
It was pretty easy for us to find. We just walked over here.
300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
Well, most of the time when the people come here, the bridge is down. 'Cause they have to wait for Wednesday for it to be
Oh,
open.
of course.
That'll make it hard.
People quite often will not wait for Wednesday.
Yeah.
On the coast of an uninhabited
Dude, I'm
archipelago
slamming XP like
where
crazy in
only
this church. This
animals
Oh
is
yeah,
great.
we're leveling up.
in the wild reeds.
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them. The 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find the instigator here. Something else, perhaps?
Some sort of crab man.
Respectful. Is the lieutenant a follower
I am-
of Delorianism?
Just slurping this XP up.
Yes, we all are.
Mm-hmm.
Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are Dolorian in origin. It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. The Dolorian system does not demand faith, only accordance.
Okay, let's experiment my brain.
Despite the damage,
These are all
done to
basically
the
100% checks.
title
Yeah.
is
So.
lodged in your
Of course.
hippocampus. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived.
And that's why
Pardon
she's so
you.
tall.
No amount of
Haven't
met
red
Harry
or red
Dubois.
can wipe
Yeah,
that
you're right,
sad
you're right.
smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
Innocence. It's like a sin eater that attacks you.
The highest category of historic
Has some good. Has a
individuals.
song.
That's a good-
What is the name of the song?
Embodiment of the
Invincible, I
world's
think.
Spirit.
That's a good joke to make right now when Final Fantasy XIV is at the height of its popularity. I hope that's still true in 7 months when this comes out.
Yeah, we absolutely fucked up by like playing Final Fantasy IV was popular, because could have easily gotten in on that fucking train, dude.
Mm-hmm.
More,
Wasn't paying
an
attention.
innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history. The legal system of the Real Belt is built to accommodate an authentic rule should it coincide with our time. An innocence is infallible. The
My God.
decisions made by one are not decisions.
They're really making all
They
these
are
references. Wow.
inevitabilities.
They must love Final Fantasy
What would have
XIV.
happened anyway,
Mm-hmm.
only accelerated.
Ahead of the curve,
packed
man.
into decades instead of centuries.
If we get somebody to say
An
status
innocence is a
calamitous, we'll look at
continuous
all of
and
our
progressive
buttons
event.
from
Oh,
a
shit,
gamer
that-
perspective.
It is an
That would be the
honor and
funniest
glory
thing
to
imaginable.
live for
If
one
something
entity.
ever said status calamitous, dude, like, I think I would just die from laughter. I wouldn't be able to breathe, and I would die. It would be. So
I can't even
fucking funny.
imagine them putting that in a video game.
Yeah,
It would be
it's-
too much.
It would be too
No.
funny.
We are alone.
All right, I don't know.
300 years ago, in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, the
Or
Encyclopedia,
encyclopedia. I feel like encyclopedia, more than any of the other thoughts that we have in our brain, is the one that I just talk over.
Oh, yeah.
of inter-isolary travel and the connected world. Many things.
I just had another
in
funny
motion
idea.
for woman of the court. The
This is
wife
Oh, yeah?
peak comedy, yeah.
Marchese,
So it's like,
and
okay,
eventually, the
imagine you're playing a
principal
game,
advisor
right? Like a
to
video
Irene,
style
Okay.
game.
navigator.
And
Yep,
you,
I've got a
you-
controller in my
it's-
hands.
Yeah.
Modern
And so
day
like you go to a new
Sinclair,
town, right?
also that she was
And you
gorgeous
walk in, and
beyond
there's like a bunch of like,
beauty.
there's like someone making some bread. There's like a
Women of the
guard
court were
like
expected
standing
to
at the
play
entrance to
both contract
town.
bridge
There's like a little
and
market
chess
area. You know what I mean?
sufficiently well
Yeah,
to
I've been
prove
making
the
actions with my
interesting
hand as you're describing this whole time.
Yeah,
Which doesn't
so-
play
and
over the
so-
audio, but I'm doing it.
And so you
Theology
walk by
and
the guard
science
on the way
was
to the little
encouraged.
market so you can sell
She
your
was,
swords
by
you
all
found.
means,
And the guard
Mhm.
says, and the guard says to you,
she made the most
I used
of
to
her
be an
position
adventurer
with
like
the
you.
anti-DeLorean.
Wow.
and then I took an arrow to the
Court
knee.
visited by the most
Holy
fuck,
shit.
artists.
I gotta be honest with you, I didn't know where you were going.
Wouldn't that
At
be
the start of that one.
Wouldn't that be so fucking funny though, dude?
That would be wild. There might be
Holy shit.
people that are young enough that they potentially watch this video and never played. No, I take it back as I say it. There's no way. Every
that
single
meme-
person has played that video game.
That meme is too popular. Yeah, and also Skyrim's on every console ever made and comes out every 2 years as a new version.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you saying that did remind me of when Bioshock Infinite came out, and there was like, I can't remember the context of it now, but a dude who became convinced that the Wounded Knee Massacre was made up for Bioshock Infinite,
Oh my god.
and that was some funny shit. It was
Fucking gamers.
It was like, I wish I could remember what it was. Some other like historical thing had come out around the same time, and it was like a YouTube video of like, wow, is this a reference to Bioshock Infinite? The Wounded Knee Massacre. It's like, oh my god, dude.
Oof. Big oof.
Big oof.
The DeLorean era. Wow, indeed.
One of those options I don't care. I should have clicked that. Fuck.
That's what I just laughed at because I was like, I'm so proud of you for picking the WoW one because this conversation is very emblematic of conversations I have in real life all the time where somebody tells me a lot of things and I just say wow, and in my head I've been thinking through 50 different other things.
Yeah, the WoW was like,
That is
wow.
Oh
why
yeah,
it
please
was a
continue.
symbol of love for the cultures of
I
the
want
Real
more.
Belt, as did we all. The lands
Oh.
of the Mesk and the Occident, and even far
This is a
away,
lot here,
super
man.
and windy. Altogether, 21 of
I
the
also
40
like that this is like
mongrel nations
every new
of the
option is
time.
passing
In a
time.
city called
So we're never just gonna be
Vesperos,
stood here
in
looking at this thing for like a
Vesperos,
solid 20
her
minutes,
homeland,
saying
the name
nothing
of
to
the
Kim.
city.
Nothing.
Just staring
Yeah.
at
Oh,
this
yeah.
But
stained glass
it
window.
happened on a winter's morning, with the
I wonder what
canals
Kim's
frozen,
encyclopedia
slush
is doing in
falling
his
at
brain
the
right
sky.
now.
Yeah.
She was dressed in a white and pearl dress. On
He's
an
just playing a
empty
game of
plaza
ping pong in his
with
brain
the
against
crowd
himself.
Far away. Already, her Therias,
It's
the
like
Secret Serviceman
going
of the
through a list of
Innocents,
things he
were
needs to
worried
clean
about
in his
an
car.
assassination attempt.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know what Kim's
She
stats
looked like
are,
she
you know?
loved his
Maybe
young
he's got a
brother,
completely different inner
perhaps
monologue
another.
going.
Insultingly beautiful.
Like, what's it like
As
if,
her
like,
face and
your
shoulders
savoir
and
faire is
hands
really high?
were
Does that
covered
just
in
talk to you all the
soft
fucking
down
time?
under feathers.
Kim would have has a high intellect.
Very well.
Mm-hmm.
Midwinter snow was beating the cobblestones around.
I would rule out him
A
having a
small
good
attaché of officials stood by as her
what is the
Therians
bottom tree?
placed a white gold wreath on
reaction
her
speed
head.
at
Oh,
least. 'Cause
reaction
he
speed?
He let me get
Mostly
shot that one
witnessed
time, which
by
wasn't very
secret
cool of him.
servicemen.
That's
One
true.
of the men in this secret service killed her 22 years later. A young man who had come to
He seems-
suspect that Dolores
I don't know if he
Day
has like a high
was not
drama score.
entirely human,
I think it's
but
probably
something
not probably
else.
on the lower side. Although he does seem to know when people are lying, so maybe that's not true.
Watching us stumble
He does
for
think
hundreds, if not
everything
thousands
isn't
of
related to the
years
case.
Until
We could
decided
find a
to
guy
fear
with a gun, with the
and to
exact
fear in
gun
the
and a
course of our
clip of
history.
500
We were
bullets that matched the
supposed to
exact one
come
that
up
was
with
killed
this
the guy,
ourselves.
covered
The
in
man
blood.
was
He'd be like,
reported to
I
have
shot that guy, it was my
innocence.
plan, and thought it would be fun, and Kim would be like, I don't think this is part of the case, dude. This is other
Yeah.
shit.
was shot in the
Maybe
chest
low on
with a
visual
family
calculus.
piece.
Feels
Yeah.
like it's not.
The
He's
man
not making the
thought
crime
to
scene up
say
as he goes.
Said he once touched her, and her body had been unnaturally warm, like a furnace, and that sometimes.
Oh, we're learning how
while on
Dolores
duty,
Day died.
He observed her forgetting to breathe.
We're learning
think.
how she
For 10
wasn't
minutes.
human, which is kind of actually interesting
This
to me.
inhuman quality was witnessed by many others as well,
Hmm.
glowing lungs and all. It is commonly attributed to mass hysteria and religious
Oh,
psychology.
hey, that's actually cool. I'm glad I paid attention to that part.
Terrifying.
Yeah, we came
is
in
a
right at the
term
right
too
moment.
Emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. But although she's often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day.
Okay, interesting.
Constantly surrounded by
I like
her
this part.
Therians. She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state.
Huh.
And then there were the resettlement programs.
Sort of took a turn there.
The
Yeah.
Mesk state tried to detach itself from inacentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity, suggesting
she's-
those who fight against it are not part of humanity.
She's starting
Yeah,
to sound a
that's-
little less cool.
It's a bit of a
She
bummer.
adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb in icons such as this. She was also blonde, the blondest woman.
All right, I think we're getting a little bit off track of what's intimidating about her.
Yeah.
She did some fucked up relocation, re-education, brainwashing. And also her hair was blonde, so
Like super blonde. Like so blonde.
It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her. This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
Lieutenant Yefrater, you've stood there for over 5 minutes.
Hey, bro, it's been like actually like 20 minutes
What
at
are you
this point.
thinking of, if I may ask?
Connected to the case. Glowing lungs,
Technically
that's
20 is
fucked up.
over 5.
Why did we tolerate before we shot her? War criminal. I was just saying glowing lungs. That's fucked up.
Yes, glowing lungs are quite unusual. After that one time, they have not been reported to glow.
After that one time, you say?
You know, this church, the coast, we shouldn't linger. Finish what you came here
Why
to do
not?
and let's move on. This isn't a good place to get
Let's
lost in.
reconstruct it.
A jigsaw of broken shards.
Boom, here we
falls
go.
To place in front of you, a ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one, and a text, a light motif below them both.
All right.
Unknown.
Well, we know the police raided this place. It seems very likely they could have just thrown a rock at
Broken
just
it.
a window.
Yeah. Agreed.
The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden rights apfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised.
Fuck is that right
She
schedule?
herself is horrible.
I was thinking, I thought like an escutcheon or whatever was like a mace. in like Dark Souls.
Small figures of wise
I don't
men,
know what the fuck.
common men. Worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, farriers, stand in a row guarding her.
Is this like the
It must
Pope
have
of
taken
Dolores
years to
Day?
produce this work in
Yeah,
all
it said
its
she was
dizzying detail.
the queen, right?
Uh,
It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail, and one rock to break it all.
hell yeah.
Below
It's a metaphor.
both women, in luminous black letters. Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau. And then along the left side, après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau. After life, death. After death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This is the great leitmotif of humanism, a summary of the effect of the discovery of this isola.
Sort of like a
the
reincarnation
insoluble
type of
on human
situation, it
feet.
feels like.
Tremendous
Yeah.
sea change, akin to finding life after death. Could these words be the password that unlocks the filament memory?
Great fucking idea. That's a legendary success check. I think we gotta go back to that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again.
So is the pale like, I'm just trying to picture, like they said it's about the tremendous sea change. Sea change, is it like the pale is just the ocean? Like the way you would cross the ocean to get to the land, to get to the ocean to get to land again? Is that what it means?
Something like that, like sort of like an
Very
afterlife purgatory type
In
of
the
thing.
early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however. It
Why?
was deemed subservient to use a strongly moral intern-related motto. We already suspected of bootlicking. The sentence was also seen as too feminine. It was a macho thing.
What is the RCM motto now?
Oh.
It's gonna be like fucking
Dr. Pepper, it's not for women.
It's not for women. Respect us, MFs.
Justice, union, prudence, and force.
Wow.
Cool.
Ice cool.
Good call.
The mother of humanism towers above you. A wax painting on a cracked pane of glass. Nothing has changed in her expression.
Real quick, before we go back to that, I'm gonna collect
Yep.
these last couple of.
Of course, of course.
I think that might actually be everything. So just we bounced there and talked to that guy last time. So, all right, let's try the password.